This is part one of a six-part series where I'm sharing the systems that are needed in order to build a coaching business that automatically has new people being introduced to you and how you can help them. Those new people learn about your offers, about how you coach, and eventually buy what you're selling. This first mini system is creating your offers. This is the simplest step of setting up your automated marketing funnel. Mostly it is set it and forget it. You may add to it, focus on some offers instead of others, or stop offering a service altogether. That happens over time. But the first thing I like to do when I'm working with a new client is to be clear on their offers. For each offer, who are your ideal clients and how do you help them? There are going to be some commonalities among all your offers, of course. This is your core messaging. Your core messaging will resonate with all of your ideal clients. Then each offer is for a slightly different type of consumer or someone who is looking for just a slightly different solution. And let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. Another client that I have is a weight loss coach who helps women in menopause lose weight. Her core messaging is about the transformation that she helps guide women through and the benefits that come along with not having to struggle with their weight or food anymore. But then she does have multiple offers, and each one's just a little different and for a slightly different person. She offers individual coaching. She knows that some women have the capability to invest more and are looking for the most amount of handholding through the process. This type of client is looking for the most customized coaching and expects one-on-one attention. She also has a group coaching program. This offers the same transformation for a more modest investment. This type of client must be willing to go through the process alongside others. There are some benefits to that, is that they get to experience that they're not alone in this challenge. And hearing others get coached can be just as effective as being coached yourself. Then there are this other classification of her offers. There are one-off master classes, boot camps, short experiences that usually last between like 1 to 2 weeks. She's had one that lasted as long as a month. The clients who purchase these fall into two categories. The first is that they are trying out an offer of hers for the first time. So they're learning about her, like kind of dipping their toe into the water. And the second is they've been through an earlier program and are looking for a refresher training. All of these clients are experiencing the same challenge in life, that they want to eliminate their struggle with food and weight, but they may seek out a slightly different solution in terms of different prices and different amounts of attention required. And that's what we're doing in this first mini system. What are the services you offer and what type of person will benefit from them? When you define your offers, you need to be able to explain very thoroughly the challenges that your ideal client faces before working with you, and then what life is like after working with you. The challenges are often called pain points. That's a lot of times the phrase that I use. And how great life is after working with you is often called the desired outcome. In the case of this weight loss coach, the pain points and desired outcome are the same for individual coaching and group coaching. For the masterclass or multi-masterclass style offers, the desired outcome is just more localized to just a smaller sub pain point. It's not the entire issue. For example, nighttime eating, or eating more in one sitting than the client would like, or eating when they are not exactly hungry. Of course, these sub pain points are directly linked to the bigger issue, but what we offer as a desired outcome in the smaller programs, it's relief from this smaller pain point. We know that when they can experience relief from a small pain point, they'll be excited to experience relief from the larger primary pain point. When you get good at explaining the transformation you guide others through, you'll mention those pain points and desired outcomes everywhere. It is just your bread and butter. It goes into your website, your sales pages, emails, social posts, all of your content. In terms of how many offers do you need to have? When you're first starting out, you will probably just have that one. Most life coaches will just start out with individual coaching. That's a great place to start. Get good at explaining the pain points and desired outcomes of that. But soon you'll want to add to that. In general, you want to have something that you can always offer that feels new to your audience, and you want to offer something about once a month. 3 offers is a great number to have so that you cycle through your offers. So, for example, offer 1 in month 1, offer 2 in month 2, offer 3 in month 3, and then in month 4, you go back to offer 1. Offer 1 will feel pretty fresh overall, especially when you account for the fact that there's always new people coming into your audience. If someone's been there for a while, they haven't heard it for 3 months. So that's a bit of time. That's really it for creating your offers for now. Of course, now is an appropriate time to create a sales page for each offer, but that's not entirely necessary. I'll get to that later in the series. That's it for today. If you're looking for help crafting your offers, I can help. Sign up for a free mini session on my website, bjbutler.com, and I'll guide you through it. See you next week.